I'm Low.
Yeah.
It's my favorite song.
I was young at that year.
Anyway, we're having Denti play up against Mr. Toast.
Yep.
Mr. Toast, a Austin, I believe, an Austin resident.
Central Texas.
Oh, Central Texas?
Or one of the two.
I know that he came down with Dragonite. I know that Dragonite messaged Toast and was like, "Hey, Toast, you want to go to Shockwave?" And he said, "Yes." And Dragonite said, "Yes."
Yeah.
And here we are.
And now he's got to play Denti, who is...
Denti has a multitude of experience in this matchup. He's played Jason in this matchup quite a bit back
as well
in the day.
as other...
Phenom probably back in the day.
Yep, Phenom and Blinken.
Blink?
Nope. I was thinking of someone else, but I can't remember. We used to have so many foxes, now we have none.
Yeah.
Ooh, up smash, dang.
Just meet the back air in the air with your big old head, Luigi. Why don't you do
meet
it?
the Mets. Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets.
Ooh, that up tilt was just a little bit too late. I really like the idea, though, to scoop up from under.
A lot of up tilts coming out here from Mr. Toast, which means that he is getting a good read on how Denti is behaving when he is in the air. However, once Denti is back on the ground, you can see that Denti has the clear advantage overall in this game because Luigi Fox is a very polarizing matchup, and if you have two very evenly matched Luigis and Foxes...
So, one thing I want to point about about the way that Mr. Toast is playing. One thing I noticed when we played against him in doubles, it might just be a doubles thing, but in doubles he was very buttons heavy. And in this game against Denti, there were definitely moments where he would wait and feint and then try to do something. But it's not so much him reacting or anything like that, waiting for Denti to do something. He's just waiting a certain amount of time and then picking his preemptive option. And a couple times there he would like empty hop, dash back, empty hop again, run back in and go for a grab. And that happened once, and he caught Denti with it, and then he tried to do the same exact sequence of moves the next time, and Denti was like, "Oh no, that's not happening." He spot dodged, and he got a short you. Hey, why is Kimono muted? Anyway, Kimono's muted, so I'm going to be locking this down.
Denti's been getting away with air dodge on stage when he's recovering a lot.
Yeah, that's a Denti thing. I don't know how that sounded to the people, but I'm concerned.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I want to apologize to the people. We said that we would have less technical difficulties. Oh, we do have less, I suppose.
Yeah. Good.
So this game's a lot more even.
Yikes, great call out with that F smash. Oh, he's got to go low. That's Tornado. Denti is very proficient with the Tornado, but he didn't go for the dare on the way back up.
Wow.
And that's Doom!
The only thing I think Denti could have done there is hope for the misfire, honestly. And trade stocks.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, so he tried to go for the big approach.
Ooh, big follow-up, but Luigi Nair very good against the Fox Vortex. Honestly, worst case scenario, when you trade, you're both in a really weird spot, and Luigi can get back down.
Woo. Mr. Toast is actually super good at utilizing that forward air. You just saw it there. He had a very creative combo.
Yeah,
and he will take that trade.
I did notice that in our double set as well. There was a lot of use of forward air that you don't really see.
Back air, we'll do it.
Baited out that air dodge. As you said, Denti had been using a lot of air dodge to get back on stage, and in general, just when Luigi's recovering, he throws it out a lot.
I like to say that this matchup is not 50-50, but 100-100. Because it is, I think, 60-40 both ways, but just on two different sides of the coin.
Yeah, once you get it started on either side, the other person's having a real bad time.
Yeah. It's also really nice to see this because Denti's a very different Luigi from most typical Luigis.
That's not the way you want to start out a match. Throw some lasers, run up and charge forward smash? That had to be a misinput, I'm certain.
Like I said, Denti is a very different Luigi than you're used to seeing, and Mr. Toast is a very different Fox than you're used to seeing.
That was a really brilliant setup by Denti to go for the jabs and then try to run off with the Tornado, but unfortunately mistimed it so that he got clipped by the fire. But yeah, I mean, these are not the typical character ups.
Boy, he's really getting a reach on Denti's recovery habits. It's, again, 100-100. It's not too difficult to do against Luigi. but it's a very important.
Didn't cross up, so that was a super unsafe drill. Gets that throw. No, goes for down throw on the mix-up. Gets it right.
Back there will get him off stage. The illusion right to the ledge. The smart move. And a dangerous move to illusion on stage against Denti.
I really like that nair to follow up to put Denti in a situation where he could set up for the back air when he understood that up smash wouldn't kill outright. Oh my goodness.
Oh!
So the idea was there, but I don't like that he didn't land back on stage with that nair.
Well, charging F smash, and Denti knew he had to spot that.
Yeah, because if he just held shield, he was shield broken.
Yeah.
That was a really good timing on the spot dodge.
Okay, back air to get him off. Denti not even going to bother with any additional resources outside of his jump and his up B. This is a man who has played Luigi for a while, and Mr. Toast has clearly known how to play against Luigis, which is wait for them to do something when they're above you and then up air them. Forward air to up air.
That is how Fox destroys floaties in general, is put them above you, wait for them to hit a button, up air more.
As he has wanted.
Luigi does a pretty good job of controlling the ground game, though, because even though Fox's like heat map of danger zone is really big, the fireballs really mitigate how he's allowed to approach.
Yeah. And I think one of the biggest reasons that Denti has somewhat had the upper hand. Yeah, I realized I didn't have to do anything. But Mr. Toast was using his double jump a lot on stage when Denti was nowhere near him. And was giving Denti the opportunity to take control of the stage and the air. But